Previously on Talk That Talk.
It's yeah.
All right, well, let's keep it moving, man. If you're just tuning in, welcome everybody to Talk That Talk. We have the unfiltered, unscripted, uncomfortable conversations about band, HBCU band culture, music education, and more. As soon as you come in, go ahead and smash that like, daddy. Let's get these likes up, all right? Let's make sure that the likes match the number of viewers that we have. Also, please make sure you subscribe to the network and turn on notifications. You can also find us on all your podcasts and networks. Just look us up at Real Talk That Talk. All right, here's the next one. And I'm glad I saw Justin in here because he was down in Houston filming. I think this past week or this past weekend. So this is actually going to go right into what he was filming. Outside bucking lines. Outside bucking lines. Why or why not? Outside bucking lines. Why or why not? Whoever want to take it first, y'all can go ahead because both of y'all.
I'm tired.
Nah, don't get sleepy on me now.
No, I ain't talking about sleepy. I'm just talking about I mean, Portia, if you'd like to go first, you have the floor. It's totally up to you.
I see the benefit of it providing young ladies something to do, but it's not teaching them what it's like to actually be in a marching band, and what those requirements are. And so I think it's skewing band culture some. Because most dance lines, and I'm going to say most, are going to require some kind of technique. It's going to require that you can also be graceful at times and not gush. So I don't see a lot of that on those lines. I see a lot of what you said, bucking, and one style of dance when the dance lines that I'm fans of have versatility, can do more than one thing. So I think it's nice that people are getting out and doing stuff and not sitting in the house on social media all the time. But I think it's going to take a lot of work to undo that when those individuals go and try out for college dance lines. So that's my view on that.
I agree with especially the skewed portion. So things like DD4L, the whole community based. Again, yes, it is very righteous. It is very prominent. It is very relevant in terms of community dance standards and trying to keep the youth out of trouble and giving them some structure and a way to everything is falling. I'm sorry. A way to kind of unleash or to be a part when there may not be anything like it around. Now, when shows like I want to say Book or Die, but I don't even know if that was the name of the show. But like we say with anything else, where the attraction is, where the house is, where the entertainment is, where the money seems like it's going, where the oohs and ahs, that's where the focus is going to go. And as much as I would like to say that even collegiate dance lines or dance lines who have a history and who have been having lines and have had a presence and have had a foundation for year over year, I cannot say truthfully that even some of those dance lines did not kind of lend an ear like, well, what y'all doing over there? Well, what's going on? Because it's inevitable. If you see if that's the hype of the now, then of course, whether consciously or subconsciously, you are going to start moving in a different way. And I mean, frankly, I had a hand in it too, right? When I started to get a little bit more comfortable after I got on the line and made my quote unquote presence, it was like, well, shit, if I can hit this a little harder or do this a little wider or whatever, and it's giving the people are like, okay, it looks good or it feels good or it's giving a different vibe. Okay, well, this is what we're doing and this is how we're about to transition. That goes that same morph, whether consciously or subconsciously, you're going to pick up what you see, right? What you're attracted to, you're going to start to internalize that in some type of way. And I think that that's where we are now. Now it's just got a little bit far-fetched to where that is what is expected. And it's like, if you ain't bucking, you ain't doing nothing. So go ahead and get out the way with it. So now it has transposed, or it has shown itself as that's the way all dance lines should be, when really in essence, there's a difference in terms of style factor. There's a difference in terms of, like we keep saying, aesthetic. There's a difference in terms of the art, technique versus this versus that. And there's a certain way and a difference in executing it. So that's the hard part. And I think that that is part of the issue of where we are now, and what is our current culture and what do we attribute it to.
So I want to say this, because you said a lot of stuff. Both of you guys said a lot of stuff, and I want to comment on all of it, but I'm gonna go back for a second. I have 2 daughters, and my oldest daughter right now, she's like gymnast / dancer, I guess. And you remember my oldest, because she was dancing around everywhere with y'all. But I would not allow her to join a group like those. Am I wrong for that?
I'm not a parent.
I'm not a parent either, so we're in that same boat. But I don't think so. I think some of the stuff that I see now, I know that my parents came to all of my games, all of the Norfolk games from Richmond when I was, it was an hour and a half, even when I was in high school. If I did some of those things that I see those teams do, my mom would have been like, it's not for you. And the reason I'm saying that is because college lines doing it, to me, is a little bit different. These are adults. But would you want your preteen daughter doing some of that stuff?